Hello folks, I was working away yesterday on the non-EFIS panels for the 737-300 and using a Delta manual as a template, and it kind of looked really cool. So I put a picture up on the website, and that's it down here with the kind of composite of the manual extract and me positioning Air Manager instruments over the top. And like I say, to me it looks kind of neat, but I guess some folks would look at it and go, that's just Photoshop. You're just taking photos of instruments and sticking them over a drawing and calling them panels. So I thought, well, let's see what it looked like running it for real. Running it as an actual panel in X-Plane. So here goes. We'll see what happens. And we're in the air. We're up at. You can't tell from this because, of course, there's no actual live altimeter on the panel. But we're level at 4,000 feet. We've got the automatics all engaged. We're in the turn. There we are. We're just going to roll out onto heading of 271 or thereabouts, and the flight director is the V-bar is following that nicely. We've got the clock working. That's just neat little thing on the clock that I guess 99% of users will never ever use, which is to switch between time and date. Let's start the timer going. We're at 210 knots. 8 miles from the VOR. We're in Barbados. I mean, one day I'll go and fly somewhere else when I'm doing my testing. It's an airport that I know in real life. It's an airfield that isn't heavy on scenery, so it doesn't cause me any problems when I'm testing. And it's just a handy place to start. I'll never get lost if I wind up not quite sure where I am. It's pretty quick to get back on track again. So we are heading west. Let's just to show you that this is dynamic. We'll do a turn. We'll head on to let's say 230, and there we go. There's the V-bar on the flight director swinging round. We are in a left turn. Just speed up slightly, 240 knots. Just hear the power increasing there, and the speed increasing, and we'll take us up to 6,000 feet. Why don't we try that? So 6,000 is dialed in on the MCP. Level change. It's probably just going to keep accelerating before it starts to climb. There we go, up we go. You can see the pitch increase on the ADI. So it all works. It's the panel, as far as a non-LNAV panel goes, works really well. It does everything it should do, and it's really neat flying this aeroplane without the EFIS screens. Really neat. And I hadn't realised, I think, as everyone knows, Southwest bought these new, but I didn't realise Continental had them as well, Delta had them, and then they just kind of expanded out as aeroplanes were sold on to second and third users. They just went all over the place. I mean, Pakistan International, I know they had 737-300s. I hadn't realised there's a non-EFIS as well. So it's working very, very well. We're just passing over the middle marker there, and actually you can see there we've just crossed over the centre line of the runway as the HSI, the nav1 is hooked up to the ILS. Through the power of computer, we've warped across to the southwest of the island. We are level at 2,500 feet, heading of 030 degrees, 20 DME, So we're a little bit low, but what the hell? We'll just swing the aeroplane round a touch, bring us round onto 0.045. So we're about a 45-degree intercept angle to the ILS. And I thought I'll just set up an ILS approach, just again to show that these instruments are fully working, that it's not Photoshop. But it's really weird, kind of very strange, looking at a panel that's half drawing and half half moving instruments, but it's kind of neat. So round we go. Slightly overshot. We had a fairly high intercept angle. Just bringing it round 7.5 DME, 2,500 feet. And we are descending now on the glide slope quite nicely. Everything's looking pretty good. Just bring the speed back. High more flaps. I'm not going to land it because you can't really see anything outside anyway. You've just got a partial panel view here with this test rig. But like I say, I just wanted to show it working and show that it is actually a fully working, or a fully working in terms of what instruments are fitted, a fully working panel. There we go. I'll come back next time, and by then I should have the AFDS, the mode panel working. Hopefully the instrument comparator as well, and that should then be the non-EFIS instruments pretty much all set up and ready to go. And then a little bit of work on the pedestal, and I'll try and show off the entirety of the aircraft, the 737-300, and how it all works. There we are, 1,000 feet just passed, and I will say goodbye for now.